These niggas feel what jealousy. I'm doing good, that's what they envy me. This girl is in my memory. Oh, if I get your felony.
What is up, you guys? Sage here, and today we're going to be talking about the concept of a Grand Slam offer. What is a Grand Slam offer? And I'm going to give you guys an example of one from something that's closer to me that I think is going to make a bit more sense than the example given in the book. Now, the book that I'm referencing is $100 Million Offers by Alex Hormozi. You can get this, the audiobook version, absolutely free on Spotify. Or it's also on other platforms. It's episodes from the Game podcast by Alex Hormozi. Yeah, great read, man. I 100% recommend it. Now, who am I? I'm Omoy Soul Supplements. Then read 11 business / self-improvement books. Thereafter went into personal training. From personal training went into coaching, and here we are today. Discovered a love for business, and we have decided to enhance our knowledge in the space of business and to share that with you. Now, a Grand Slam offer. I had actually run into this concept in one of the books that I've read, which is Blue Ocean Strategy, right? Which is one of the premier books that you will hear in terms of business, in terms of if you're going to start a business. It's one of the approaches you want to take, right? Which is you find a blue ocean versus a red ocean. The red ocean is red because it's flooded with waters. It's super competitive. Everyone is biting each other's head off because you're all basically providing the same service with a tiny spin. And then you guys are all being compared ruthlessly. And it's a race to the bottom because you're all being compared on price since you all provide the same thing. So the person who provides for the cheapest price the most, so it's always going to be, okay, in terms of getting into a market, right? Your process is always going to be, if you don't know any better, is going to be, okay, let me go into this market. What are the people in this market doing? What are they charging? Let me provide a little bit more for a little bit less, right? And then it essentially becomes a race to the bottom, in the sense that there is only so much more that you're going to be able to do because of how little you charge. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So the people who you're trying to copy are actually not a very good framework to copy off of, as they themselves are struggling at that time. So that being said, I wanted to go through some examples with you. I said here in page 26. In page 26 of this book, they basically also what a Grand Slam offer does. And they gave 3 key points, which is increased response rates, increased conversion rates, and you can charge a lot more for it, right? You can charge premium prices. I think from here, I'm gonna, contrary to what I did yesterday, which was I actually went through this. I'm gonna pivot slightly, right? And I'm gonna give you guys my own take on this and my own example, right? An example is there's a gym up the street, right? And there's another gym down the street. Now, one gym provides the obvious, okay, not even 2 gyms. Let's compare a gym to an outside park. There's a park outside, but it has, you know, the type of equipment where you can use your own body weight as your weight and you can train. Okay, so this is outside, this is inside. You come here, it's $300. You come here, it's free. Why would I go to the inside thing? And you say, no, my equipment is this, and it's this special equipment, and it works in this way and that way, so you're going to be able to get to the goal faster, and you're missing the point. The point is not about this gym or that gym. The point is not about your equipment. The point is, if this is providing me the service of transforming my body, and this is also providing me the service of transforming my body, why would I go with the more expensive one versus the free one, right? And the failure of the gym setup is that it's set up in a way where the only thing that you have to focus on, the offer itself, is, hey, you pay. Great example that they had in this book is that they were talking about advertising in particular. And they said, hey, listen, you pay us, we do the work. Maybe you get the results, maybe you don't, right? There are no guarantees attached to it. There is no, there's nothing to the offer that is not being offered by anyone else. And so you can be commoditized and you can be compared ruthlessly in terms of price to the rest of the market, right? So to find the blue ocean is either to find a niche or it's to differentiate your offer, right? So in the example here, it's to go from a typical ad structure, right, where you're the person who's doing the ads, where say you're paying 10,000 on ad spend, you're getting 300,000 views, boom, 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 boom. It goes downstream because it's just like everyone else's. You maybe close 5 appointments, you sell 5 appointments, and at $1,000 each, that's 5,000, right? Versus on the other hand, you could use that same 10,000 to get that same 300,000, and that's going to result in 100 people booking appointments, say the same 75% stays, you close 28 appointments, and you can charge per person 4,000, and you end up netting like 112,000, right? So basically what happened here is you changed the offer, and then you were able to charge 4 times more, and you were able to put yourself in a situation where you are getting paid to make that customer. Whereas in the previous situation, you were losing half of the money that you put into getting that customer. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, it cost you money to acquire the customer, whereas in the second situation, you are receiving money for getting that customer, as in purely on the acquisition of the customer, on the customer joining you. The money they're going to pay you for joining your thing is going to be enough money for you to pay for another customer to get brought into the thing. I hope you understand that. Now let's take this ad example, move it aside. Let's compare one gym to another. Say one gym is offering you the space. They have decent equipment, just like every other gym. Whoop-diddy-doo. You can compare on price, you can compare on convenience, how close are they to you, etc., right? And there's another gym. And this other gym is not only offering you the space, they're also offering you personal training, they're offering you supplementation, they're offering you a dietitian, they're offering you basically all the things that you would need that would increase your perceived likelihood of achievement, right? There's a thing called the value equation. Basically, on top of the value equation, there's the dream outcome, the perceived likelihood of achievement. This is multiplied. So dream outcome multiplied by perceived likelihood of achieving that outcome. And this is all divided by the time that it's going to take. So time delay multiplied by effort and sacrifice. Okay. So by including these things, by including this personal training, the supplementation, by including the diet plan, by including all these things, not only am I increasing the perceived likelihood of achievement, right, of this dream outcome, but I'm decreasing the time that it's going to take, and I'm decreasing the effort and sacrifice, because I'm including your supplementation, I'm including the personal trainer, I'm including all these things that are going to help you achieve your goal much faster, right? So the basic thing that we want to get across today is a fundamental way that you should be trying to differentiate your business from the next business and avoid getting trapped in the same rat race that everyone else in your industry is by differentiating yourself, by charging that high ticket price, just purely due to the fact that all these other things are going to be provided. These are all the obstructions, all the learnings, anything that would have slowed them down and made them hesitant to going into this deal. You are going to give them upfront for free. They're going to be able to keep that diet plan. They're going to be able to keep whatever workout program, even not being a part of having the personal trainer, being in your particular gym. And all of that is going to be much more alluring than just saying, hey, give me some money, then you can train here. So just wanted to go over that very basic concept of what an offer should look like in a business, and how to enhance offers. And for context, an offer, if you think about it, is business. It is the beginning part of anything that may follow. Because after this, we still have to fulfill them. Like, we still have to do what we say we're going to do. We still have to do it in the time that we say we're going to do it. The customer satisfaction, retaining the customer, all that stuff is all having to happen after they ask you the first question. What are you selling me? What am I going to buy? And people always want to feel like they're getting a deal. No one ever wants to feel like I'm giving, or okay, I'm giving more and getting less. No one ever wants to feel that way. People seldom want to feel like I'm getting what I pay for. People want to feel like, wow, for this small amount of money, you're going to give me this, and this. People always want to feel like they're getting a deal out of the transaction. You know, people will always want to feel like, wow, that's why people love special offers, promotions, 2-for-1, stuff like that. Because in their minds, they're thinking, for this little amount of money, I'm getting so much more value. Yeah, just shut it down there. I hope that I was able to get these ideas across in a way that is understandable. And I hope that if not anything else, if I haven't covered the topics enough, if there's still some confusion, then I hope I've at very least inspired you to, if you're interested in developing a business, etc., go get yourself this book right here, $100 Million Offers, or get yourself Blue Ocean Strategy, or whatever book that you want to get into. We've previously discussed how to get into the habit of reading. We are gonna continue to talk about why self-development is important, etc. But a very big part of it I advocate for is financial education. I believe financial education is very, very important. And if I can get you guys to at very least see that, and see how these very minute, very small things in terms of understanding can change the whole game. I've been Sage. There's always much more to say, but today, I'm signing out.